Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Today's route leaves little room for speculation as to the outcome. Without any climbing or risk of gorges, it would be very surprising, even incredible, if the sprinters were not to fight it out for stage victory.
I'll try and hinder relays.
Attempt at a counter-attack.
Allez, plus vite, plus vite. Muy bueno. Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Allez les gars. Continue comme ça. Allez. C'est pour toi, Greg. Allez, cours, cours, cours. Allez les gars. Allez les gars. Lâchez rien, allez.
Okay, but I won't be very effective because I'm full out.
Allez, continue comme ça. C'est ça. Continue comme ça. Les Français sont à la... Vas-y, TJ. Bravo, les gars. Allez, les gars.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
The peloton has caught up. There's no more escapees. He's attacking. He's already among the most combative. Attack at the head of the peloton.
Okay, I'll consume a feed. Virtually, he takes the lead of the overall standings. Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
He's a rider who likes short, sharp climbs. His capabilities in the high mountains are relatively limited. A good ruler, he doesn't really have a strong point that would scare opponents.
Okay, but I won't be very effective because I'm full out.
Courage, on continue.
His best chance of victory is to try a breakaway from far out.
Continuez comme ça. Allez, courage, on continue, les gars. Et voilà.
Both puncher and rouleur, he can rely on his pace if he reaches the finish in a small group.
Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer.
If he wants to take points for the polka dot jersey, he must break away. One and a half minutes for the breakaway. It might just work.
Allez, 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 allez.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Lâche rien. Allez, allez, plus vite.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
He's the best placed on the overall standings in the breakaway.
Bravo.
The yellow jersey has got his team riding early to manage the time gap.
Courage, on continue. Allez, 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 allez. Courage. Bravo.
The only climb of the day is classified as fourth category. There will be only 1 point to be earned towards the mountain standings.
Continue, les gars. Continuez comme ça. Allez, les gars. Continuez comme ça. Allez, donc. Allez, les gars. Continuez comme ça, les gars. Ceci, les gars.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Don't let the counterattack catch up. The peloton won't let such a large group get away.
Courage, on continue.
You are 2 kilometers from the top.
C'est pour toi, Greg. Allez, fonce.
Watch out for him. He's the best puncher in the breakaway.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration. Okay, but I won't be very effective because I'm full out.
We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up.
Okay, but I won't be very effective because I'm full out.
He's a rider who can put in a long day's ride. He has no real strengths or weaknesses except the mountains.
Watch out. You're not going to be able to keep up this pace for very long. You risk a blow-up. There are riders in trouble behind. They should be able to catch up if the tempo drops.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Allez, les gars, courage.
He's a teammate without ambitions for the overall standings.
Allez, les gars, on continue. C'est pour toi, Greg. Allez, fonce, fonce, fonce. Courage, on continue. Allez, courage, les gars. Bravo, les gars.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Allez, allez, allez. Bravo. Allez, bravo. Allez, allez, allez. Plus vite. Bravo. Ouais. Plus vite.
It's your teammate who's best placed on the overall standings within the breakaway. You're the best placed on the overall standings in the breakaway.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Allez, les gars.
To target the overall standings, do not strain yourself during flat stages in order to keep the maximum in reserve for when the mountains come around.
Continuez comme ça.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Allez les gars, courage! Allez les gars, bravo!
C'est pour toi, gars. Allez, fonce. Continue comme ça. Ouais. Allez, les gars.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Allez, les gars. Courage. Allez. On fait sauter avec vous.
Allez!
At the front, he's the best placed for the green jersey.
Allez, les gars. Allez, go, go, go. Allez, on y va.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
You must constantly try to shelter from the wind so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
Bravo, les gars.
Lâchez rien! Continuez comme ça!
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Lâchez rien, allez!
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Your breakaway companions look like they want to up the pace.
Courage. On continue.
He's a pure climber, able to follow the very best when he's in shape.
Les gars, on continue comme ça. Vas-y, Greg.
He's a free element. He can upset the apple cart if conditions are right.
On continue. Allez les gars. Allez, place.
It is not always a good idea to be too many in the breakaway, as the others will not necessarily want to cooperate with us.
I'll try and hinder relays.
Essentially, you're the fastest of the group in a sprint. Puncture! Puncture! No, just kidding. It was to wake up the mechanic. The peloton is 1 minute 30 behind you. You're the best sprinter in the breakaway. You should manage to win the intermediate sprint. Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
His teammates have a handle on things for the overall standings. It will be difficult to increase the gap.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Allez les gars.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Lâchez rien. Allez, courage, on continue. Et voilà. Les voilà. Comme ça. Bravo les gars.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Allez les gars, courage. Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Bravo les
The
gars.
gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win. His teammates are riding to protect the jersey.
Allez les
Courage,
gars!
on continue.
Your opponents are upping the pace to hold off the peloton. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. Collective fall. It may create gaps.
On continue les gars!
Les voilà.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Allez les gars. Allez les gars. Allez les gars. Allez les gars.
I'll try and hinder relays.
Courage!
Les gars. Les gars. C'est comme ça. Bravo.
Allez, plus vite!
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton. Last time checked with a breakaway, 1 minute.
Watch out. You're not going to be able to keep up this pace for very long. You risk a blow-up.
Only 20 kilometers before the finish. There's movement at the head of the peloton. The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers.
Watch out. You're not going to be able to attack for much longer. We're provisional leaders. Come on. Keep at it. If you continue at this rate, you'll explode.
Continue comme ça. Come on, come on.
Bunched peloton.
Super, keep going. Continue comme ça.
kilometers from the finish, guys. Stay well positioned to avoid falls. Watch the demeanor of the other sprinters to know when to launch your sprint. If you start too soon, you will be unable to continue your effort to the line. If you start too late, you will not have time to work your way to the front.
The finishing line is at the end of a long 2-kilometer straight, an ideal playground for sprinters.
Allez les gars!
Just 5 more kilometers. We are heading for a mass sprint.
With less than 3 kilometers to go, the final sprint is taking shape. The lead-out men are in place, and the sprinters will soon move into action.
Last kilometer. You've got to sprint.
Hi guys.
Allez les gars!
Courage les gars!
Les voilà!
We're 10 kilometers from the finish, and the peloton is bunched. It left no chance to the breakaway riders.
Les voilà!
10 kilometers from the finish, and it's the sprinters' teams that are setting the pace. We're heading towards a mass sprint.
Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
The finishing line is at the end of a long 2-kilometer straight, an ideal playground for sprinters.
Okay, I'll consume the feed.
5 kilometers for the peloton. The sprinters have got their team members riding to position themselves and avoid attacks. With less than 3 kilometers to go, the final sprint is taking shape. The lead-out men are in place, and the sprinters will soon move into action. The red pennant. The sprint is on. Today's victory is for a sprinter.
He is in sparkling form and you can clap him loudly. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France.
Great, guys! I wasn't expecting anything from this stage, and you bring home a podium place? Well done to you all! We take the polka dot... Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. Today, there's a team time trial on the program. Let me remind you that it's the time of the 5th rider that counts. Let's be clear, time trials aren't our strong point.
On the starting line, we now have the last team to set off in this team time trial. Come on, let's hear it for them.
Go on, guys. It's the off. It's quite a long time trial. It's not worth setting off too fast. You've got to keep your heads and stick together. Remember to peel off from the pace line.
Allez, on y va. Vas-y, Greg.
Try to balance out the relays, lads. There has to be 5 at the finish. It's the time of the 5th rider that counts. Go, guys! Go! Go on, guys! Keep together! Go! Go! We're coming to the first intermediate time check. Go! Go! Stay focused! You've done the best intermediate time. It's good. Be careful not to overdo it, guys.
On est tous avec toi.
Allez, Greg!
C'est pour toi.
Now it's more or less downhill. Watch out in the bend. You're coming to a rising false flat. Go! Go! All together!
Allez, les gars, courage. Vas-y, Greg.
Go on! It's easier now! Go on! Up the pace! Another 10 kilometers. Keep going! Go! Go! You're coming to the second intermediate time check. We'll see if you're on schedule. Watch out! The passage through town is winding. Don't take unnecessary risks. Go on! It's the only climb on the route. Come on! Hang in there! It's not long!
Oh, les gars, c'est bien. Allez, les gars.
Just 5 more kilometers, lads. Hang on in there. Go! Go, guys! You've got to give everything now! Go! Go!
He is all smiles as he climbs onto the podium. Applaud him. His team has just won the team time trials. He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the yellow jersey. It is a moment that he soon won't. He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the polka dot jersey. He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the white jersey of this Tour de France.
Huge congratulations for this win, guys. Our chances of victory were virtually nil. This is an outstanding performance. You beat... Hi, guys.
Hello and welcome to all. Today's stage is conducive to a mass sprint finish. There are no difficulties on the roads are wide and straight. The sprinters' teams will no doubt do everything to maintain control of the scenario.
I'll try and hit the relay.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien. Allez, allez, allez. Oh les gars. Allez les gars, courage.
Allez, 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 allez.
Allez les gars. Continuez comme ça les gars.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration. I'll try and hinder relays.
The profile doesn't promise a thrilling race. Outside the intermediate sprint and the fourth category climb, it will be an easy day for the peloton. Attempt at a counter-attack. The time gap with the head of the race is stable.
Okay, but I won't be very effective because I'm full out.
Counter-attack attempt.
It is not always a good idea to be too many in a breakaway, as the others will not necessarily want to cooperate with us. Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer.
New attempt at a counter-attack.
Guys, at the beginning of this tour, the sprinters will not allow breakaways. If there are more than 5 or 6 riders in front, the sprinters will get their teammates to ride. It's your teammate who's best placed on the overall standings within the breakaway.
"30 seconds lead.
At the front, you're the best placed for the green jersey. You've got 1 minute 30 over the peloton. It turned out to be a good move. Wearing the jersey implies certain responsibilities. Team members must ensure the tempo of the race, and they, therefore, tire more. That is why it is sometimes better not to take the overall lead too early, in order to avoid tiring one's team. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race. Your breakaway companions look like they want to up the pace. Puncture! Puncture! No, just kidding. It was to wake up the mechanic.
The bonk bag is coming up for the men in front.
Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration. Okay, but I won't be very effective because I'm full out.
You ride so that your teammate doesn't catch up and make it too many up front.
Continuez comme ça. C'est pourquoi, allez,
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration. Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration. Okay, but I won't be very effective because I'm full out. Okay, I'll consume a feed. Okay, but I won't be very effective because I'm full out.
Courage, on continue.
You'll have to up the pace. His team is moving into the driving seat behind.
okay. I'll consume a feed.
You're 5 kilometers from the intermediate sprint. Watch out. You're not going to be able to keep up this pace for very long. You risk a blow-up. If you continue at this rate, you'll explode.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Oh les gars, c'est bien. Allez, go, go, go. Allez.
His teammates have a handle on things for the overall standings. It will be difficult to increase the gap. You've won the intermediate sprint. Well done. You are 2 kilometers from the top. Watch out for him. He's the best puncher in the breakaway.
Les gars. Courage. Allez les gars. Courage. Continue comme ça. Allez.
Okay, I'm coming to protect you. His teammates are leading the chase at the head of the peloton. His intentions seem clear. Win in the sprint. You took the last mountain sprint. That's good. Keep it up. You're strengthening your hold on the polka dot jersey.
I'll try and hinder the relay.
Your opponents are upping the pace to hold off the peloton. At the front, you're the best placed for the green jersey. Essentially, you're the fastest of the group in a sprint.
Another 20 kilometers, and now it's practically straight all the way to the finish.
"10 kilometers. You'll have trouble seeing it through to the end. Just 5 more kilometers. We are heading for a mass sprint."
He's accelerating. The red pennant. And the sprint is on.
Last kilometer. You've got to sprint.
He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the yellow jersey. He tops the standings and will receive. He is in sparkling.
Great, guys! I wasn't expecting anything from this stage, and you bring home a podium place? Well done to you all! We retain the yellow jersey. It's a perfect day. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. Today's route is hilly and a leg breaker. Perfect for attacking, which should suit the punchers. Considering that we're top of the general classification, we'll have to set the pace at the front of the peloton. Keep something in reserve in order to answer attacks, because we don't have a huge lead. We're amongst the outsiders for the stage win, and it will be difficult to surprise the favorites. But we should be able to finish in the top 5. Go!
De Mat done Hall. The Breton roads will put the peloton under severe pressure. The many short climbs and the narrow roads will require unflagging attention in order not to be caught off guard by the most audacious, who will find them ideal terrain to go on the attack.
try and hinder relays. Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Attack! Watch out! He's aiming for the polka dot jersey. Attack! Acceleration. He must have been instructed to go for the polka dot jersey.
Allez les gars! Courage, on continue!
Hey guys, the early part of the stage should be easygoing, but after the 100th kilometer, you'll have to do your utmost to stay at the front of the peloton, because you'll be taking lots of narrow roads. It's important to be well placed.
He doesn't want to miss the right breakaway to score points for the polka dot jersey.
Allez les gars, courage! Allez les gars!
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Allez les gars, courage!
I'll try and hinder relays.
It is not always a good idea to be too many in a breakaway, as the others will not necessarily want to cooperate with us.
Attack in the peloton. New acceleration at the head of the peloton. The breakaway didn't get far. Watch out for counter moves.
Allez les gars, courage! Allez, courage les gars! Allez les gars! Avec toi! Allez, allez les gars! Allez, 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 les gars! Plus vite! Bravo! Continue comme ça!
30 seconds lead.
Allez, allez, les gars!
The yellow jersey changes shoulders, but it stays with the team.
He doesn't want to miss the right breakaway to score points for the polka dot jersey.
If they merge, it will make too big of a breakaway. The peloton prefers to ride and claw back those in front. Don't let the counterattack catch up.
Courage les gars!
He's a rider who can put in a long day's ride. He has no real strengths or weaknesses except the mountains. He's a teammate without ambitions for the overall standings. Watch out for him in the mountains. He may be young, but he's already proved that he can compete with the best. His best chance of victory is to try a breakaway from far out. He's a pure climber, able to follow the very best when he's in shape. He's a luxury teammate. He'll do his utmost to help his leader.
You're over-revving. Reduce the tempo or you'll pay the price.
He's attempting to get out of the peloton.
The race is won as a team. If your rider doesn't have enough energy to break away early in the stage, don't hesitate to use Team Comm to ask teammates to attack or to change the rider.
I'll try and hinder relays.
He's attempting to get out of the peloton.
Allez les gars, courage!
You're approaching the intermediate sprint. It's looking good. You've got more than a minute's lead on the peloton. Wearing the jersey implies certain responsibilities. Team members must ensure the tempo of the race, and they, therefore, tire more. That is why it is sometimes better not to take the overall lead too early, in order to avoid tiring one's team. I'm going to take a nap. Wake me if something happens. Come on, guys. From now on, I want to see you at the front of the peloton. No hanging around at the back.
The first King of the Mountain summit is classified as a Category 3. There will be 2 points and 1 point to be scored at the top.
Watch out for him. He's the best puncher in the breakaway. Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy for an attack. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. Okay, we'll try to disrupt relays.
Ranked 4th category, the next King of the Mountain summit will earn 1 point for the rider who's in front at the top.
He too seems interested in the stage win. His teammates are also riding hard.
The riders are approaching the feed zone.
The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily. You're over-revving. Reduce the tempo or you'll pay the price.
There will be 1 point to be had towards the polka dot jersey at the top of the next climb.
Allez, allez! Allez les gars, courage!
Excellent. You increase your lead on the overall climber standings. The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Allez les gars, courage.
There are two of you in front. He'll no doubt consider that dangerous, and he will ride hard. You almost look out of strength. Look after yourself if you want to avoid a blow-up. He's virtually taken the white jersey from us. Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
The riders will soon be passing through Châteaulin, a major centre of Breton cycling and where the Boucle de l'Aulne, a round of the French Cycling Cup, is organised each year.
The breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves. He's been dropped. The stage is too much.
Hi, guys.
The breakaway threatens the overall standings. He's decided to get his guys to put their foot down.
Allez, on te suit là, on est là, on te suit. Vas-y. Allez, on y va.
Allez, courage, on continue.
Allez, fonce.
The next climb is classified as 4th category. That means 1 point to be earned for the first rider to the top.
Continue. Mais
C'est bien.
voilà.
Allez les gars,
Allez, tout droit, c'est ça,
Ouais.
Allez les gars, courage. Continuez comme ça. Courage, on continue. Allez les gars,
on continue comme ça.
bravo les gars. Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. C'est pour toi.
Allez les gars, courage.
Allez les gars, courage.
Allez les gars,
courage.
Allez les gars, on continue les gars.
Allez les gars, allez, go, go, go. Allez, on y va. Vas-y, Greg. Allez. Oh, vite. Allez, tu peux y arriver. Bravo les gars. Allez les gars, courage.
Allez, courage. C'est bien. Allez les gars.
Continuez comme ça. On continue comme ça. Lâchez rien. Allez les gars, allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
Allez, les gars.
Allez, faut s'accrocher. Continuez comme ça. Oh
Vite, plus vite. Allez, on continue les gars, on continue.
Allez les gars, le go.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
On continue les gars. Les Français sont avec vous. Ils sont pas loin. Allez les gars.
The next points for the mountain's classification will be fought for at the top of Lotranon Mountain, a short cobblestone climb of 2 kilometers, where there will be 2 points and 1 point for the polka dot jersey.
Allez les gars, courage. Continuez comme ça. Bravo les gars, c'est bien. On continue comme ça. Allez, on appuie, allez. Oui, Niki. Bravo, courage. Allez, go. Allez, on y va. Continuez comme ça.
Allez les gars, courage.
Courage.
Allez, le maillot à poids. Oui, c'est bien. Bravo les gars. Courage. Allez.
Allez les gars, courage. On te suit.
We're now entering the last 20 kilometers of the race.
Allez, 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 allez. Allez, vas-y, Greg. Allez, Greg. Allez, allez. Courage.
Allez.
Bravo. Allez. C'est rien. Allez, on lâche rien.
I'll try and hinder relays.
Allez, les gars.
The last climb counting towards the mountains classification is on the horizon. It's 1 kilometre at over 8%, making it an ideal moment to attack for those who don't want to wait for the short climb at the finish. Only 10 kilometres to go, and another difficulty in the peloton's path. The Côte de Stang-Vian, a climb well known to French riders because it's the decider on the Tour de Finistère, another round of the French Cycling Cup.
We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. Here's the yellow jersey. He will climb onto the podium to receive his jersey and a kiss from the hostesses. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France.
It was a stage on which we could really have shone, and we don't even finish in the top 10? It's a pity. We retain the yellow jersey. It's today's source of comfort. It was a stage on which...